Good morning, modern standards. It is a chilly morning. It was 27 degrees when I woke up this morning. Right now it's about 30. So we had a good frost. I want to check on the outdoor. I don't know what that was. I want to check on the outdoor wood boiler because it was chilly last night. Oh yeah, it's doing good. Like it's supposed to. It's crazy how much that the wood stove fired up when I opened up the door. When I open up this damper, it opens up that chimney and lets it burn like a regular wood stove. This outdoor wood boiler is not like that. It is a gasifier. It is a lot more energy efficient and sustainable because what it is doing, it is heating up the wood, but it's not firing it up here. So what it does is it heats it up and it gets all the wood gas out. So what you saw on that big flame was the wood gas was up here burning because I let the chimney open where normally it goes down, sucks it down, burns it below, and burns it super clean. So all you see is steam coming out of that chimney. So when you check it, it kind of ruins the way, it doesn't ruin it, but when you check it, you're breaking the cycle of how it's supposed to work. So I just find that very interesting. Water is at 181 degrees, so it just shut off. I don't know about you guys, but I've been feeling very overwhelmed lately, and it's time to change gears just a little bit. I don't know if it's everything we have going on right now with the house build and trying to get everything ready, or Gina's surgery, or if it's just the time of the year, because every year around this time, I always just start feeling overwhelmed and in a rush, and this year I feel it a little bit more. The leaves are changing. It looks beautiful. But that also means the seasons are changing, and here our winter is coming. And there's a lot of things that if I don't get done before winter sets in, I can't do. We need to work on a pasture for the animals so we can get them moved up here. The fencing is ordered. We just gotta wait. It always seems like we're waiting on stuff nowadays. But we're gonna change gears and start working on the road. We have a bunch of limbs we need to chip up and make some wood chips. So I took inventory and just sat down and went, there's a bunch of stuff we need to do outside to get ready. I took inventory and I'm like, you know what? I need to get outside and get reconnected. I think that'll make me feel better, and I can start checking off some of the things on my list, and I won't feel so overwhelmed, and we can be outside in the beauty. I used to struggle with anxiety and depression really bad. I still have anxiety every once in a while. I think everybody does. It's just a natural thing. So when I start getting those anxious, overwhelming feelings, I try to stop, take a collective moment, think, and try to figure out what is going on. So that's what I've been doing, and I just think we need to get outside and start getting some work done out here. It is beautiful out. Get a few of these projects done, and then I will feel better. But the biggest thing I did to help my anxiety was changing my diet and changing my lifestyle. I don't talk about how bad I had anxiety before, because it was bad. But if it wasn't for my anxiety, we wouldn't be living this awesome life that we live now. Going through all that pain and struggle is what led us to where we are, that led us on our journey for food, diet, and lifestyle. And this is where we are, and a lot of that is because of you. That's why we started the YouTube channel, as we were documenting all of that stuff, and we have come a long way. So if anybody out there is going through anything difficult right now, you're gonna get over it, and you're gonna be better for it. I always look at life is happening for us and not to us. And if you have that mindset, you can get through anything. I have been through some dark times, and they were dark. So we're going through some stuff right now with Gina too, and we're going to get through it. It's happening for us and not to us. We're going to learn something from it and grow, become bigger and better, be able to help more people for stuff that we're going through. So you just got to have the right mindset. You can get through anything. So let's get this chipper fired up. We haven't had this running. I hooked it up yesterday and put a little bit of stable in the gas, so hopefully it'll fire up today and we can get on cleaning up the road, because just look how beautiful that is. All right, I got the old air plugs in. We're gonna fire it up. All right, hold on. We're gonna let that warm up for a few minutes. It's a little noisy, but taking the air filter off and putting my hand over the carburetor, that's a trick I learned when I used to work at a snow machine and four-wheeler dealership. Some of the four-wheelers they had were very cold-blooded in the wintertime. If you did that, it would fire right up, and that worked. It just helps choke it better. So I'm impressed. We'll let that warm up, and I guess while we do that, I might as well put some wood in the wood stove. I want to thank Birch Living for sponsoring today's video. Like most people, sleep is really important to us. And Birch is a premium mattress in a box. We work hard, so when it comes to sleep, we want to make sure we get a good night's rest. And then we're not tossing and turning and not sleeping well. And our premium Birch mattress Luxe makes that possible. We've had our Birch mattress for over 2 months now, and it is so comfortable. It is so hard to stay away and spending more time here at the off-grid property. We want to move in so bad, and this just makes it that much harder to stay away. Anytime Olivia comes up here, I usually catch her napping on our Birch mattress. So we ended up ordering her one, and we get her room all set up. She's gonna get a Birch Luxe mattress because they are just so comfortable, and sleep is important. So we want to make sure when we're sleeping, we are getting a good quality of sleep, and when we wake up we feel refreshed and we're not sore. In the Birch mattress, make sure that happens for us. The Birch mattress is good for me. It was important for me to choose Birch mattress that is made with organic and natural materials because I can sleep easily knowing I am avoiding harmful off-gassing that can happen in the manufacturing process. Birch mattresses are Green Guard Gold certified, meaning no harsh chemicals are used. I sleep hot, and the organic materials help regulate my body temperature and keep me cool while I'm sleeping. Unlike synthetic mattresses, the wool in the Birch mattresses make it hypoallergenic. Oh, I'm sorry. These mattresses are just so comfortable. It's hard not to lie down and fall asleep. In addition to being a better mattress for me, Birch is committed to being a better mattress for the planet. Throughout the creation of their mattresses, Birch ensures that their materials are produced and harvested sustainably. Not only do I like sleeping on my Birch mattress, but one of the great things is Birch is a mattress in a box. And if you live on a second floor or your bedroom's on a second floor, I found for me personally, it is so much easier to be bringing up a mattress in a box versus a regular mattress. If this was a normal queen mattress, trying to get up our stairway would not have been fun. But since Birch is a mattress in a box, not only is it comfortable, but it was a lot easier for me to bring this upstairs. Not only do I love the comfort of our Birch mattress, but also the convenience of bringing it into our room. I love our Birch Luxe mattress, and I think you will too. If you're looking for a new bed, go to Birch or check out birchliving.com/Lumnah and get $400 off your mattress and 2 free pillows. The pillows are just as comfortable as the mattress is. Thanks Birch Living for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get back to the build. Would you just look at that road? So beautiful. So we've been working on repairing our driveway / road, whatever you'd like to call it. And we had a lot of small trees like this that were encroaching the road. And every time it would rain or we'd get a snow or a big wind, they would all come over and we'd have to cut our way in. So we went around and we cut down all the trees. We might as well fuel it up now before we get the motor too hot. Don't worry, I was smart. I took the key out so we don't lose it bouncing down the road. This is one of the reasons we love living in this area. We get some harsh winters, but man, do we have beautiful 4 seasons. Couldn't imagine only having 1 season. I just love listening to the sound of leaves falling. Right now, since it's just me, I'm just making piles along the edge of the road. I can come back, pick those up when we need them. Gina is still home, recovering. She's feeling a lot better. She's just not 100% healed up yet. Not enough to be out here working. So we're just gonna keep plugging along the best we can. It's hard being down the other half. So let's continue on down the road. It's nice to have a break. I can hear myself think again. We're getting there. You know it's loud when you want to have double the ear protection. All right, so we have from way up there all the way to down here done so far. One of the other reasons we wanted to clean this up is the trees, brush, whatever you want to call it, were growing out into the road. They were falling over, but also they were covering up our ditch. So when we were plowing snow, it couldn't get off the road. Now we're plowing snow. Once I get all this brush picked up, one of the reasons why I feel like it's got to get done sooner than later is when we're plowing, all of the snow will be able to go out into the ditch and it won't keep making the driveway smaller. So we are getting there. It is looking good, but see all those bigger trees right on the edge? That was all lined like with brush, just like that. So we'll do this side next year. I don't want to do all of it at once just because we're going to have more than enough firewood from this side for this year. And if we do this side, the wood will kind of go to waste. So we'll clean that up next year. But man, it is so beautiful. Can you hear that? That is all the leaves just fallen. thought we'd change it up, come down to the river for lunch for a change of scenery. Not a bad place to eat your chicken noodle soup. That was good. Looks like I'm not the only one who likes coming down here. Looks like we've been having a deer coming down here. Nobody ever said building a homestead slash farm from raw land is gonna be easy. So we better get back to work. I just always think about the conveniences we have nowadays versus what they did when they settled this back in the day. It's a lot of work, but man, they had a lot of work too. Always just amazed when you think about that. How much stuff has gotten done before all the equipment. Just always think about that kind of stuff. Ran out of gas. It's so close to the stopping point. Let's get this fueled up. Stopping point this time is that tree. We only got this little bit left. Then after that, we need to shop in the blades. They're getting dull, so let's get it fired back up. I don't know, we probably got 5 more minutes-ish, 10 minutes left. And then we're gonna have to sharpen some blades. Yep, that took 5 minutes. I can hear myself think. That is nice. Whew. We have quite a few of these piles up and down the road. That'll turn into some nice compost, bedding, or just mulch for around trees. Whatever we need it for, we can come back and get it. Yeah. I like that. Good morning, modern steaders. It is another frosty morning. It is 30 degrees out again, but it feels colder than it did the other day. So I got my winter coat on. There must be more moisture or something in the air, because yesterday it was 30 and it wasn't this cold. Good morning. You can't even wait for the door to open all the way, can you? Good morning, boys. We did a couple of new batches of egg layers this year. One of them we hatched out, and those just started laying eggs. The other batch we ordered in. They should start laying shortly. Good morning. I've been leaving the coop door open for them the last couple of mornings, so that way they'll get used to coming out and eating fresh grass and making the eggs more delicious. So we actually have something we gotta build for them tomorrow. You ladies waiting? They don't all like going out, so I'm feeding them in here too. They have plenty of choices for food. Now they just gotta figure out where they want to go eat. Ready for breakfast? Whoop. There you go. Is that good or what there, little man? You don't want any breakfast? The lady's favorite treat. I mixed it with your hay this morning. Gobble, 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 gobble. That sun sure does feel nice. So yesterday I went to sharpen the blade in my chipper, and I didn't have the wrenches here that I needed to. Or I should say I didn't have any wrenches here that I needed. And they're in the backside. I'm hoping I can get on it from here, but let's get those loosened up. Alright. Let's sharpen this one up the best we can. It's not too bad. It's stung up on that side. I mean, it's chipped, but for a chipper knife, it's not terrible. We'll get that cleaned up, and I'll have to make sure I order another one and some new bolts. Still a little warm, but That grinded out pretty nice. All right, let's get some gloves on because it's sharp and hot right now. Now that we have the chipper all put back together and the blades are sharp, let's get to work. I'm curious to see how much better it sharpens today. It's the first time I've sharpened the blades in the chipper, so I'm hoping it goes a lot quicker. Towards the end yesterday, I was really having to hand feed in all of the brush, so. Had a deer run out in front of us. I don't know if the camera caught it or not, but it's just a little crazy making all this noise and we still have deer around. I can hear myself think again. Whew. The blade is getting dull again, but luckily I was able to make it all the way down here. It is not done yet, but man, it has come a long way from what it looked like once we originally bought the raw land. Every season, every year, it's making a big difference. We're still not done, but boy, it looks so nice. The fall foliage surely helps. Well, this is where we're going to end the video. So thank you guys, and we'll see you right back here in the next video. And we have a new project coming up. We're going to put the chipping on hold.